Ah, YouTube, always screwing with my shit. Cut me off. My my last video was like 13 minutes. It ended up being like 8 minutes. Thanks. Moving on. Where I left off was it saying that I agreed with a lot of people when they said that perhaps her views on um, large people in the media having to deal with that come from her battle with anorexia, because if you read her biography, that's what it says, is that she is, and I don't know if this is the correct term, but a recovering anorexic, which anorexia is a very serious and unfortunate eating disorder. It's physical, it's psychological, it's serious. But that's where her sickness came from, is the fear of being that way. You know, that was the goal, is not to be that. So I'm sure it has some kind of, she gets some kind of reaction when she sees that being portrayed in the media. I understand. But to take your own issues and to put it in a magazine, you're just putting your bullshit out there. You're just this mind fuck of all of your readers. And I can't believe that the editors at this magazine would put that shit out. Your women's magazine. Not that that, I mean, wasn't really interested in that magazine before. I wish I could be one of those people who I've seen very passionate about it, saying, I'm canceling my subscription and I'm telling all my friends that they should cancel theirs too. I didn't really read that shit anyway. We might have a few laying around the salon where I work, but it's really not a concern for me. But shame on you. Shame on you for putting that shit out. One more thing. Oh, two. I lied. Two more things that I wanted to say about anorexia, and that is, people look at anorexics and the disease anorexia. They'll look at these people and they'll say, that poor girl or guy, that poor person, look at what they've done to their body. They're unhealthy, they're suffering, it's just a sad thing. And I agree, I'm the same way. I look at, anorexics the same way. It's frightening, it's disturbing, it's sad, and you want to help them. However, overeating and obesity can be just as serious of a disease. But nobody looks at a fat person and thinks, "Oh, that poor person." I shouldn't say nobody, but people usually don't. That poor person, they're suffering. This is so unfortunate. It's sad. You just want to help them. People don't look at fat people like that. You know what they say? They look at a person and they think, that nasty fat slob, look what they did to themselves. It's disgusting, lazy piece of crap, whatever. Isn't that interesting? Isn't it? Because, yeah, they might have made their body that way, but so did the anorexics. They starved themselves, they worked themselves to death, to look that way. It's the same damn thing. I don't care, I'm gonna get a lot of hate on that, but it's the same damn thing. And people look at it differently. If it's an anorexic person, it's pity them, want to help them. If it's an obese person, they're a disgusting fat slob. It's really cool. Um, and the thing about her apology, she issued kind of like an update apology on her website, on her little blog thing. And excuse me, that was disgusting. Um, speaking of disgusting, no, she issued an apology, and it was sort of an apology. Like some of it, I felt was sincere. I'm sure she was just apologizing to try to keep her job, save her ass. Um, However, I really hate it when people say things like, she said something to the effect of, I really regret that people took offense to it or that it was taken so badly. I hate it when people say shit like that. That's not saying I really regret saying it. It's saying, man, I really regret that this blew out of, this blew up, and it's unfortunate that you got mad about that. Not the blame on myself, but you. Sorry that you got pissed. I guess I had nothing to do with that. Yeah, whatever. Shut the fuck up. Pretty much all I had to say about Maura Kelly and Marie Claire. So, about why I was gone. I was gone for the weekend. I was in Chicago actually, kind of outside of Chicago in a little town called Carroll Stream. I went to a BBW bash for Halloween. It was a lot of fun, and they put it on every October. There's one in March too. It's done by an organization called LBC, Linda's Big Connections. You can check that out on lindasbigconnections.com. They have events pretty often. They have the Mardi Gras one in March. They have them in Chicago, Milwaukee, that area. A lot of fun. I had a great time. I got to meet some people who watch my videos, and that was that was pretty awesome. So, all right, well, hopefully it shows all this video instead of cutting my shit off. Don't do that, YouTube. Shame on you. All right, good night.